Just how powerful is Wolverine's healing factor? When an atomic bomb detonated nearby, Japanese soldiers witnessing the scene fell into complete despair. They all stripped off their clothing, preparing to commit seppuku to prove their loyalty to the Emperor. As one soldier hesitated, Wolverine suddenly appeared and pulled him into a deep well. A massive wave of fire came roaring down. Wolverine grabbed a steel plate and shielded the Japanese soldier beneath him, while he himself was completely engulfed by the atomic blast's radioactive flames. Wolverine suffered severe burns in the inferno, but the Japanese soldier survived. Then, in the next moment, Wolverine's powerful healing ability kicked in, and his body rapidly recovered to normal. Just like that, both men miraculously survived the atomic catastrophe. 50 years later, when the two met again, the Japanese soldier had become unrecognizable from radiation sickness, while Wolverine looked exactly the same. Seeing the man's still youthful body, the soldier offered to solve Wolverine's immortality problem by transferring his healing ability to himself. A win-win situation. Wolverine flatly refused. With his end approaching, the soldier could only ask Wolverine to look after his granddaughter Yashida after his death. Wolverine agreed. But that night, the soldier's men placed a vicious curse on him. When Wolverine woke up, he noticed nothing unusual, unaware that he'd already lost his healing ability. When he came out and found the soldier had passed away, his suspicions were put to rest. Soon after, Wolverine kept his promise and looked after the soldier's granddaughter Yashida. They lived happily together for a while, and Wolverine began to fall for her, but it didn't last long. Soon, Yashida was kidnapped by a crime syndicate. When Wolverine desperately tried to rescue her, his thigh was shot by an assassin. That's when he discovered he'd lost his healing ability, and without it, he failed to save his girlfriend. To restore his ability and rescue her, Wolverine lay on an examination table for a scan. What he saw shocked him. A robotic parasite was attached to his heart. This mechanical creature had stripped away his prized healing factor, so he extended his sharp steel claws and performed a harrowing surgery on himself to remove the parasite completely. Gritting through the pain, he finally extracted the mechanical bug from his body. At that moment, his wounds rapidly healed. His incredible healing ability had returned. With his powers restored, Wolverine stormed the enemy's headquarters alone and successfully found his girlfriend. Suddenly, an armored samurai descended from above, blocking Wolverine's path. Wolverine had no choice but to fight, using his claws to block a lethal strike, but the samurai pulled out a superheated blade and sliced through Wolverine's steel claws in one swing. At that critical moment, Yashida's friend fired an arrow and saved Wolverine. Though moments later the assassin was cut down by the samurai, Wolverine seized the opportunity and decapitated the armored warrior, then grabbed him, and they both fell. Wolverine nearly plummeted out of the building. As he struggled to climb back up, the samurai cut off his other 3 claws. Then the warrior grabbed Wolverine's hand and drilled 3 bits into his claws. The searing pain made Wolverine scream, but when he looked up, he discovered the armored samurai was actually the deceased Japanese soldier. It had all been his conspiracy. As his healing ability was drained away, Wolverine rapidly aged while the soldier quickly grew younger. Just as Wolverine was about to be completely drained of life, Yashida appeared in time. She couldn't believe her grandfather was this kind of person. She stabbed the soldier with a blade, and together they finally defeated the greedy Japanese soldier. In the end, do you think Wolverine and Yashida ended up together? Follow me to watch more exciting movie clips.